Hey guys, Dan here and welcome back to the Gamer Shelter. I have another Assassin's Creed 3 kind of basics video for you, going over some very simple things that you just need to know in order to survive and flourish in the multiplayer of Assassin's Creed. Last video I talked about some very simple things such as whispers and just knowing how to use your abilities. This episode we have a couple more things. This might be the last basics video and then we can go into some more advanced things, but for right now there's a couple things I missed in the last 10-minute video that really need to be said. So the first thing I'm going to talk about once it actually throws us into the game, and this is actually on the same map again, sorry about that, but it just happened. But you do get to see me in the blue coat, which is just gorgeous. Now I just got to change my guy's face and my guy's going to be a fucking boss. But first thing we're going to talk about is the approach meter. That's the one thing in the HUD that I really didn't talk about, and that is the top right screen. Under the picture you see that meter that says discreet right now. The longer you stay in the line of sight of the target that you have to kill, that bar will start going up and you will go from discreet to silent to incognito, and the higher it is, the more points you're going to get for that kill. That's like how hidden you are to them. Discreet, you know, you're just someone in the crowd. Silent is just a type of better kill. Incognito is like he never even knew you were there. Like that's what you want to go for. Now if you get into like a chase, or if you're running, anything like that, you'll see it actually go down and it'll go to things like reckless and basic, and that gives you a lot less points. That's why I mentioned earlier in last video that I don't run a lot and I don't climb a lot, because I am very silent when it comes to this game. I like just walking, like right here, I walk past her, I turn around, I stab her, and I walk away, and she was never the wiser. Like that's the way I play this game. I'm kind of just the silent guardian, the watchful protector. The Dark Knight. No, I'm just kidding. but I play this game very quietly and just walk around, and I'm so stupid for not knowing that Haitian that just disguised himself right there is my target. Like I watched the video back and I'm just like, how can I not see that? See, and there he still is, disguised, and I did know it was him. I just wasn't able to stun him right there before he killed me, so he was able to get me. But I did realize at the last second, I was like, oh fuck, I thought it was him. But that approach meter, you need to keep them in your line of sight for as long as possible until that gets full to incognito, and you will see me do that a couple times in here, so you can watch it going up right now. See, I'm in this guy's line of sight, and I actually don't know where he is. I think he's disguised, if I remember correctly, but you'll see it going up. See, and then he lost line of sight, and it stopped going up. You want to kind of stay in their line of sight and just follow close to them until that gets incognito, and then go for your kill. And then if you can get like a focus kill on top of that, which we talked about last time, and you know, an aerial kill, a hidden bonus, which is when you kill someone from a hiding spot, such as standing in a crowd or sitting on a bench like those guys, or in a haystack, some kind of hidden spot. If you can kill someone from there too, you know, these things start stacking on top of each other and you get really nice kills, especially once you're able to get better abilities like poison. Then you can add poison on top of that. You're getting hundreds and hundreds of points instead of, you know, 200-point kills. Like right here, I was able to get a couple of varieties, so like 650 points. That's an average. That's okay. That's what you should be shooting for. It's like, you know, those kind of kill ranges. You're not going to get it every time, but that's what you should be shooting for. The next thing that I want to talk about that's really important is locking on. You really need to be locking on to people, especially if they're around a crowd of people, because you will kill and stun the wrong person. And if you kill and stun the wrong person, it's a little different in this game. In Brotherhood and Revelations, if you killed or stunned a NPC, you'd lose your contract. You'd have to kill a different person. You wouldn't be allowed to kill that person two more. That knife was way too early. But in this one, when you kill or stun a civilian instead of your target, it just pauses your contract. I don't think I do it in this, but like it'll turn it gray and you won't be able to kill or stun for like 5 seconds. Your button won't work. Which kill and stun is the same button in this one too. They're both square on PlayStation, which is X on Xbox, and I believe mouse 1 or, you know, left click on PC. They're the same button now, so that adds a different aspect to the game as well. But you really want to lock on. Right here, another one where I kind of walk fast, and that one was a little bit more obvious, but I really want to show you guys that not to walk straight into your target. You don't just like, you know, there's my target, beeline right for him. You know, you gotta kind of, you make yourself look innocent, just kind of walk around innocently, then turn around, stab him, walk away. It's very much a kind of tricking them into thinking you're innocent type of mindset. That's really what you want to get on. But Locking on, very important, especially in game modes where like people tend to stand in crowds more. This is a lot of a walking game mode where people are just constantly walking around. Like you'll see that lady right there. Where is she? She was standing in a crowd a second ago. You know, you do it. I stand in crowds sometimes just to kind of look around, get an idea of your surroundings, but you really want to lock on to people. It helps you win fights, like kill and stun fights, a lot. You need to work on that. And lock on is L1 on PlayStation, which I'm guessing then is left trigger on Xbox, and honestly I couldn't even tell you what it is on PC, but it's not out for PC yet, so I'll probably figure that out and let you guys know eventually. Another thing is we're going to talk about low profile and high profile. This is pretty much if you run on the map, or if you climb and your pursuer and your target, or pursuer, can see you, you enter kind of high profile. It lets them know that you're their target. That's why you'll see a kind of red arrow, like see that red arrow right there, perfect timing. That means the guy that is, one of the guys that's hunting me, he's actually dead now, but he was doing something that was high profile, something that was giving him away, like running. And it kind of points me towards his direction. It doesn't tell me exactly where he is, but it points me towards his direction. Now if he does it exactly in your line of sight, it will actually show a red thing above his head, and you'll be able to lock on. And it pretty much gives him away. It's just like, hey, this is your pursuer. And that's another reason where you just really need to not run. You need to walk. You need to hide. You just don't run around on rooftops and stuff, because that red thing, you will see it later in this episode, I believe. And it just pops a red thing over the head, and it's just like, oh, now I know who's trying to kill me. So you really need to pay attention for those red arrows that keep popping at the bottom of the screen. Kind of look in that direction, see which character. This was a really stupid move by me. I mean, it was so obvious that I was doing that, but I got the kill anyway. But you really need to keep an eye on those and just pay attention. Move your camera around. You know, who is that arrow pointing towards? You know, because a really important thing in this game that I didn't mention last time is you need to pay attention to who is playing as who. I get the throwing knife right here. You guys need to pay attention to that. How I hit him with the throwing knife, and I slowly walked up and was able to get the stun before he was able to get the kill range. That's really good. That's something you need to practice with the throwing knives. I was talking about that last episode. But you really need to pay attention to those, just who those arrows are pointing at and who is playing. See, at the beginning of the round, you should always pay attention to who's playing. Okay, someone's the Lady Maverick, someone's the Montebank, someone's the Bear, and you need to pay attention to that. And whenever you get a message in the game saying blah blah has joined the game, you really should hit select and see who they're playing as, because it's really important to know who's playing as, you know, who people are playing as and who are just bots in the game. That way, if you see someone who's just a bot in the game walking around all weird, that means that person's disguised as them, because no one's playing as them. It's a really important tactic to actually know who's playing. This is actually another of me, see, kind of just not walking towards him, and then I get the kill without even looking at him because I was locked on. That was not only an example of me kind of walking past him and not walking straight towards him, but also I was able to kill him without looking at him because I was locked on. So those are two really good things. And also, you saw right there the red thing over his head, because I was able to lock on while he was being an idiot and running around. So I knew who my pursuer was. These things are really important things to just know right off the bat. Next, I'm going to talk about losing your contract. No, I already mentioned that. So I had a list of things I wanted to talk about, but I kind of tied them together. So I guess for this one, I'm just going to talk about basic gameplay right now, because that was everything that is really basic that you need to know. So right here, this is really stupid of me. I mean, I wanted that kill. I was going for an aerial. That's why I was kind of chasing him on because I want that variety. So that's why I was chasing him on the roof to get that aerial kill. But it just didn't work out that way. You know, things happen like that. You just gotta roll with it. Darwin, I Ching. You know, if anyone's seen that movie, good for you. But to me, it was really obvious that this guy was my pursuer, because he had used disguise earlier, but then I saw this guy and I just knew it was him. So I went in and I got a lucky stun. Honestly, I used the throwing knife too early. He should have had me, but it didn't work out. This guy saw me stun him, so I kind of entered high profile. He was able to lock onto me, come after me, but I got the contested kill and he got the honorable death. See that? See that? You just saw the red thing pop over his head. That's really important. Now look, this red arrow is pointing in that direction, and I see Lady Maverick over there. So Lady Maverick is probably one of my pursuers, but also this guy's walking straight towards me like an idiot, like I said. So I was able to get the stun on him and the contested kill. Now, Lady Maverick is probably out there still my pursuer, but I don't see her right now. So I'm just going to kind of forget about her presence right now, and I'm just gonna go after the Independent, I believe this chick is called. So I'm not really sure where she is. I'm just kind of walking, and then I turn my camera, and there she is. So you'll see me kind of just walk past her, turn around, and stab her in the back of the head. These are really basic. Just you gotta learn these. Here's the Haitian again, walking straight towards me, but oh, I fall for the disguise. And it's something, you know, you just gotta pay attention to. Like, I should have known. No one was playing as the Robin. I call him Robin Hood. No one was playing as the robber, unless someone joined and I missed it, which honestly could have happened. But no one was playing as the robber when the game was first going on. So I should have known, you know. Damn, that guy's walking towards me. That's obviously a disguised person. You know, these are just things that you gotta pay attention to. That was very unfortunate. Turn the tree, and my kill was stolen from me. That's called a ground finish. That's actually something I can bring up really quick. That is to where if someone kills your contract, you can walk up and kind of just kick them in the head, and it gives you an extra like 50 points. You know, just for getting that ground finish bonus. But that is a bonus that counts towards the variety, or else it did in Revelations. So I guess I apologize if I was wrong in this one. But that's something that that does count towards variety. So you want to do that at least once. You want to try to get one of each kill. You know, a ground kill, a silent kill, a reckless kill, a incognito kill, a roof kill. You want to try to get one of each, and you get these varieties, and you'll get variety, greater variety, and then there's one more after that I actually don't remember because I haven't gotten it yet in this one. It was in Revelations though. But there's one more. And you want to work on those because that is a lot of extra points. You saw the greater variety is like 400 by itself. So you want to work on different kinds of kills. So even though I hate being on the rooftops and everything, I will get one rooftop kill just to feed the kind of variety that you want. But anyway, this is the end of the episode. If there's anything I'm missing, guys, that you may know of for kind of the basics, like I said, just tell me and I'll make another video on them. But I mean, for right now, you should be pretty well off. If you listen to the things I said in these first 2 episodes, you're gonna be really well off in game modes like deathmatch and simple deathmatch, obviously, which is the same but without any abilities. That's something that a lot of new people start out on because you don't have to worry about abilities. It's just hunt the person that it tells you to, hide from other people. But so if I missed something, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to start more advanced videos pretty soon, talking about some tactics that I use, such as the corner line of sight and, you know, stuff like that that's really useful. Hopefully, I can get some better power soon too, and show you guys the awesome combination of smoke bomb and mute that I like using. That's kind of my defense class. Those are 2 very good defensive abilities, but they can be used as offensive as well. So a lot of people hate offensive smoke bomb, but sometimes you just have to in order to survive, you know. So hopefully I can get some of those, and oh yeah, and poison. I can't wait till I get poison and start walking past people. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like the video if you liked it. You can come subscribe to the Gamer Shelter to see more videos like this, and we'll see you in the next video.